What's going on, YouTube? This is Dave's Daily Trades coming at you with another video on AMC. So really, AMC is going to be the only ticker that I'm going to be covering until post-squeeze, just because there is so much to cover and so much going on with AMC. So to jump right into the video, I did find this Reddit post posted by user Knowledge11. And this was just a day ago. I will also link this in the description. So definitely go through and check this out. Give it an upvote because always supporting other apes in this community. So this article pretty much covers price action comparison before GameStop squeeze and some really interesting information to be shared today. So as you know, the past week has been one for the books of AMC. You can say that again. From its low on Monday, May 24th, we witnessed an increase of 201% on AMC. So as a lot of you guys know, just about all of the apes that have been holding since January, February, March, we are up big time right now, but this is nothing compared to what's going to happen. Now, this got you Knowledge 11 thinking and made me want to look at the history of how GME started to move before its squeeze. And he does say the squeeze, but I really don't think that GameStop price action in early January was even a squeeze. I would say that's a mini squeeze compared to what's actually going to happen because all of the shares were not accounted for and they were not covered. So GME's breakout candle on Thursday, January 13th, and AMC's breakout candle on Wednesday, May 13th are almost identical. And we'll get into some of the charts down below so you can take this into perspective. After both breakouts, they traded above the Bollinger Bands for 3 back-to-back sessions. After GME's breakout, we saw consolidation of price action for 5 trading sessions. And of course, we did see consolidation for 7 trading sessions for AMC. From GME's lows on its initial breakout to its high the Friday before the squeeze, we saw an increase of 283%. And of course, AMC is just below that at 245%. Also, one thing to note is when GME had that first huge price action, this was actually over a long weekend. And of course, as many of you guys know, we are currently in a long weekend and markets are closed today. Also, I hope you guys are all having a good Memorial Day weekend. Here in New England, we were drenched with rain, so all cookout plans were canceled, which is unfortunate, but definitely gave me some time to do some research, make some videos, and throw out some content for you folks. All right, so the bullish candle that was formed for GME on Friday, January 22nd, looks a lot like the bullish candle formed on Thursday, May 27th for AMC. So let's jump into this. Of course, top chart here is AMC, bottom chart here is GME, and guys, this looks almost identical. So, of course, we did have this consolidation followed by Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of upward movement. So, as we can see, the same thing, just a little less consolidation for GME, which is totally fine. So, one thing to note here is the Friday, May 28th, where we had that quote-unquote spinning candle, where we hit the high, we hit a low, and traded somewhere close to the bottom of the day, which is totally fine. Of course, you can see with GME, pretty much the same thing. We traded closed right near the high of that previous candle. What happened here? We traded right near the open, or the highest point rather, for that Thursday. So this is looking really interesting. And guys, obviously, everything's not going to be exactly the same, but there are so many occurrences where history repeats itself, and I truly think that this is going to repeat itself, and we are going to see some major price movement on Tuesday. And of course, also, what this chart doesn't show is the upward movement after this big green day. So just to take this into perspective, we had this huge candle, which of course, this pretty much simulates it pretty well. And then again, this huge, I don't even know percent-wise, but this went from right around, we'll call it $80 all the way up to over $140, which is absolutely insane. So we can definitely predict that Tuesday is going to be a great day. All I want to say is, guys, this is nothing. This is only the beginning of the end. Because after this, we reached, I believe it was somewhere about $420 a share. And then, of course, the Robinhood fiasco came in, halted trading, only allowed us to sell, not to buy, which, of course, kind of disabled those FOMO investors from coming in and pushing that stock price up even more. So they were really saved, and that was Citadel and other hedge funds really just putting an end to that, which right now I don't believe they're going to have the power to do. So even though we went up to 420 on GME and back down to somewhere around $50, that was just because of the Robinhood fiasco. And I know so many people have traded or have removed themselves from Robinhood, have gone over to Webull, have gone over to so many other brokers. So I don't think they're going to have the ability to stop it this time. And of course, once we see this first major price action, guys, it's going to be the beginning of the end for hedge funds because they're going to start to get margin called and things are not going to look pretty for them. Of course, there has been some information coming on about the reverse repo market, where currently they were borrowing, I believe it was $485 billion a day. And that was in the overnight reverse repo market. Of course, there is a cap on that, which is right around 500 billion, which they are now approaching. So if they can't borrow money, they can't meet margin requirements, margin calls are going to start. And this price action that we're going to see, this is only going to be the beginning. $400 a share, $500 a share, that's when it's actually going to start. Don't be fooled with all the FOMO articles that come out saying that this is over, that it's a dead cat, because it's not. Anyways, I did want to take a look at Twitter. Joshua James posts some real good information all the time. Definitely drop him a follow if you're not already. But this is just the highs, lows, and closes for GameStop in the massive, massive run-up that we saw. So, of course, these are the highs and the lows. And as you can see, this is very, very similar to AMC. How we're having these massive price movements and then a drop. So on the 15th, we saw, actually, we'll go with the 14th. We opened up with a low of 33.05, reached a high of 43.06, and then closed at 39.91. And of course, the day prior, we also see this where we have this huge spike up, movement down, consolidation, and that's how it ends the day. But this is followed by just day after day of bullish price action until we see that high of $483. So I said 420. It actually reached a high of 483, which is absolutely insane. And we can absolutely predict that AMC is going to have a similar movement to this right here. Of course, it's not going to be exact, guys. And you know what? We might even have some negative days as well. But I really think that we are going to be hitting some high numbers, definitely in the hundreds, in this week to come. And especially with all the regulatory bodies pushing out new amendments, it's going to be massive. So, guys, I'm now on Google Trends, just looking at, this pretty much just shows search volume for certain keywords over a certain amount of time. So I'm looking at the past 90 days, and my God, guys, since, what is this? May 23rd until now, present date, this is just absolutely incredible. We're at 100. And if we take a look, just out of curiosity here, we'll add GME to the mix here. Let it load. And I can tell you, I already looked at this. Yeah, exactly. Not even close. GME's at 21 and AMC is at 100. Guys, everywhere that I've been going on Reddit, I've been going on Discord, I've been going on Facebook, even though I barely use Facebook ever. But literally everyone and their mothers are talking about AMC right now. Even coworkers that I work with right now who never have invested anything or asked me, "Oh, hey, are you in AMC right now? Are you in AMC?" Friends that I haven't talked to in years are coming up to me asking me about this. And it's absolutely mind-blowing, guys. Everyone knows about this. And now that we have, especially Wanda out of the way, we have everyone out of Robinhood and on other brokers, we're going to see price movement like you are not going to believe in the days and weeks to come. But guys, I did want to just throw out the message of we have the facts, we know the data, continue to hold that line because things are going to get scary. We're going to start seeing price dips of rather $10 that we saw on, Friday. We're going to see price dips that are about $200 and then price rips that are $200, $300, $400. So guys, it's going to be scary. And especially since we've really never witnessed something like this in our lives, it's going to be something different. But we know the facts, and we know that all these hedge funds have not covered their positions yet. And until they have, we are not going to see anything. This is strictly just FOMO investing at its finest right here. So with that said, guys, definitely like this video if you found any good information, and also drop that subscribe button, guys. My goal for June is to reach 500 subscribers, and I really hope that you guys can help me out with that. All right, enjoy the day off. Definitely have a burger, have some beers, and I'll see you guys for the next one.